Hello and welcome to the Authentic Freedom Virtual Church. My name is Lori Lumby, and I am the pastor and spiritual director of this online virtual community. Let me read to you for a moment from our mission statement. We are a community of men and women who consider Jesus to be our teacher while honoring the spiritual truths inherent within all sacred traditions. We recognize the divine as that which is at once outside of us, and within all of creation, and which can be acknowledged by any name, image, or presence. We believe in the inherent potential of all human beings to become self-actualized, and we acknowledge the spiritual journey as a formative tool in this endeavor. We believe in the law of love, and seek to know more fully the love of the divine that dwells within us, and which seeks to be known in the world through us in service to the betterment of our world. Let us pause for a moment in silence as we open our minds, our hearts, and our being to receiving God's nourishment for us today. In every mystical tradition, it is acknowledged as truth that the teachers who have experienced the fullness of their human potential, that have arrived at the place of divine and human truth, that these teachers transcend their own physical reality. What we mean by that is that these teachers are accessible to us, even though they are not here in physical presence. These teachers are accessible to us not only in their writings or in the traditions that have been handed down, sometimes for thousands of years, but instead they are present to us in a very real, lived, personal, and intimate experience. In the yogic tradition, it is the bhakti branch of yoga that cultivates this deeply intimate connection with the spiritual teachers. In the Christian tradition, we are invited to cultivate a deeply intimate and personal relationship with Jesus. So much so that Jesus is present to us, not just in our prayer, not just in our reading, but in a very real, personal, spiritual, and almost physical presence. Christ is immanent, with us right now, teaching us, guiding us, leading us. When we allow ourselves to be open to that kind of guidance, that kind of unconditional regard and loving support. It is our job to be open to allowing Christ to be present to us in this way. And we do that through our intention, through creating space in our lives to experience that presence of Christ and to call him forth. One of the ways that we can call Jesus forth to be intimately present to us as guide, teacher, comforter, healer, beloved, and friend is through chant. Invoking Jesus' name in the sacred practice of chant allows us to be open to receiving Christ's presence in a very personal and intimate way. And so, for today's session, for today's service, I will share with you a mantra that helps us to call forth and invite Jesus' presence. I invite you to be quiet, to close your eyes, and to simply receive this mantra as a way of activating and opening your own conscious connection with Jesus. so that He may be your teacher, your guide, your beloved, and your friend. Om Namo, Om Namo, Om Namo, Yahoshua. 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 As you rest in silence, I invite you to be attentive to how you are feeling that mantra as it rests in your being. To be attentive to any physical, emotional, or mental awarenesses that might be arising as you attend to that place of quiet. In the coming week, I invite you to return to that mantra time and time again, to set time aside to simply repeat that mantra, sing it out loud, or return to this video to listen and to allow yourself to just be immersed in the sounds and the vibrations of Jesus' sacred name. I also invite you to use this mantra as you move about your day, continuing to bring your mind to that Om Namo, Om Namo, Om Namo, Yehoshua, Yehoshua, Yehoshua. To allow those words to draw you into a place of peace and calm and openness. Knowing and trusting that as you rest in Jesus' name, that you are drawing Him into your presence, that you are allowing His presence to transform you, to heal you, to comfort you, and to guide you. I invite you to use this mantra as you move throughout the week and see how Jesus' intimate presence transforms your life. Thank you for your time and attention to this service. And I invite you, as always, if you found this to be meaningful, supportive, inspiring, that you offer a sign of gratitude and thanksgiving through a financial donation to Authentic Freedom Ministries, so that we may continue to offer these services in a way that are accessible to all. And if you are not within the financial means to do that, I invite you to share this service through your social networking sites and to at least hold us in your prayers. Thank you and have a great week.